What's going on, y'all? This is Mfasis from the Talking About Self podcast, and I'm gonna get right into it. So Drake put up a post saying that he plans, well, his exact words were, "We will win game 2." Basically implying that he's gearing up for a round 2 against Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people have reacted to this. People like academics have reposted this. It seems like Drake has kind of deployed all of his close associates to kind of help him on a PR campaign, whether it's Michael Rubin doing interviews saying that he didn't play Not Like Us at the all-white party, or whether it's Lil Yachty doing interviews saying that Drake wasn't bothered by the whole beef, that's a flat out lie. But either way, it's very interesting kind of seeing that. We've even seen people like academics go as far as saying Drake's gonna win in 5, which that's an interesting statement. He's making a basketball reference, obviously, but I don't know if that's the right reference to make, to be honest with you, because based on how the beef with Kendrick Lamar went a few months ago, you could argue that Kendrick is already up 3-0, but it's neither here nor there. Drake's in a very fascinating place right now where he's trying to shake off the loss that he took. I don't think it's gonna happen, at least not as well as he would like. I've said in a video a few months ago that this loss, the magnitude of this loss, puts Drake in a very tough spot where he can't just simply just brush this off and then keep everything going like nothing happened. That's really not going to be the case. He's going to either have to have a flawless victory, which he didn't, or he would have to just keep fighting until his career just literally dies, just essentially crash out. And it's a very lose-lose situation at this point, in my opinion. But the method that Drake is trying to take to kind of reestablish footing within hip-hop or within rap, or within the space that he's been in, is the method of trying to essentially oversaturate the market with content. And nothing's really sticking so far. Like the song with the Cabela girl, it didn't do well. It wasn't good. The Ugly song wasn't good. The Wagwan Delilah song, it was okay, but it was pretty mid. It wasn't really good. What's the other song? Like he's released 100 gigabytes of content that's kind of like documentary footage, and also a couple of songs with people like 21 Savage. None of that's really sticking either. Some of that's charted, but nothing's really sticking for real. But as far as the round 2, could Drake win a round 2 or a game 2? I think it's pretty unlikely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but again, it's extremely unlikely. At the end of the day, a lot of the stuff I did another video a few months back where I talked about what Drake should have said on Family Matters, what he should have said, the angles he should have taken, because again, Kendrick is not a perfect human being. There's plenty of angles that Drake could have went at, but he completely fell short on all of those angles. Like, he either didn't acknowledge it or he didn't dive deep enough into those angles. Instead, he just spent so many lines on that song making short jokes, which don't really match up to jokes calling you a pedophile. But maybe Drake planned on doubling back and going in on some of those angles that he could have gone in on Family Matters with. But even if he did that, I doubt that would work at this point. There's not a whole lot he could say at this point that could truly shift the momentum in his favor, unless he has undeniable evidence. People claim they don't like all the T-culture aspects of this beef, which is a lie, because all y'all do is pay attention to drama. So I don't know why people are pretending like that's neither here nor there. But still, either way, if Drake somehow got his hand on some actual footage of Kendrick being an abuser or something like that, that would actually get people back on his side. But what are the odds that Drake has that? I mean, it's pretty low. And even when Drake comes back with a round 2, it's still unlikely to think he's gonna win, because Kendrick still has more angles that he could go in on too. There's still plenty of things Kendrick either didn't talk about or didn't dive that deep into that just the average person can think of. Like, who knows what other behind the scenes stuff he may also be aware of. Another aspect of this that kind of interests me is wondering if Drake is being forced to do this against his will. We have to remember that Drake signed this insanely big contract worth like $400 million. They want their money back. They want to make their money back. Whatever they sign these people for, they usually think that they could make like 10x on whatever they sign them for. So they're expecting to make a whole lot of money off Drake, and a beef like this completely throws a wrench in that. And who knows, maybe behind the scenes they just let him know that whether he likes it or not, they are going to force him to go out there and just fight this to the death if that's what it takes to get any sort of traction on some of his songs. Because otherwise, if Drake falls back, even though I think from a strategic standpoint it would be in his best interest to fall back, Drake's not worried about that. Drake is worried about trying to stay popular, like he's trying to stay in the spotlight, and I think that's working against him at this point, because we're watching him be drowned out in real time, whether people realize that or not. He's not doing a good job of staying afloat right now. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think that Drake could stand a chance in a game 2 against Kendrick, or do you think he's gonna get completely embarrassed? And do you think that there's a chance that Drake could be doing these things against his will because he's being forced to by the people that signed him because they want to make their money back?
All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. We stress over all the trivial things, it's a mess, but we concealing the rings of the eyelids, cause for material things we're blind. And when the diamonds go bling, they're dancing whenever we sing but can't see the pain that stings the skin deep in. It pins me, the sanity's bring to the fans. Me think all the dark poems I cover in pink. I don't know, but my rose be cannon on ink. I speak for those whose voice will shrink. I sit back while society sinks. Cold war rap like I'm wearing a mink. I glide on beats like a skate rink. The game's all go, my bars are chain link. Not even blockchain could contain me. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase.